Thank you. Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial? A right for you or your attorney to that's okay. A right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. This will be set for a PSI on September 29th. Defense, is there a need for TAP evaluation?
Yes, Your Honor. Be on the safe side, Your Honor.
All right, is there any mental health issues that need to be addressed through the TAP evaluation?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe there might be some mental health issues here.
All right, because based upon reading this, I didn't see anything that indicated that. Mr. Manning,
Yes.
have you ever been diagnosed?
With more so emotional as opposed to mental. And by that, I mean, depression.
All right, we'll do a MIC evaluation. So probation, it'll be a TAP evaluation, a MIC evaluation. Of course, we'll lead the PSI report.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that'll be while in custody. Defense, do you anticipate calling any witnesses?
Not at this point, Your Honor.
State.
Possibly the complaint, Your Honor, we can talk more about that.
All right, so only one witness potentially?
We'll have one witness until the
All right, so we're going to be back on September 29th at 9 a.m. Please have your witnesses here. And the court will make a decision on your application based upon the PSI report and any other evidence that's submitted to me. Do you understand?
Your Honor, excuse me, my client was asking if you could set a PR bond for until sentencing.
Yeah.
She had a daughter that's he hasn't seen for a while. And she has,
That was part of the reason was so that I can move forward with my daughter's life. Is the reason I have taken the plea bargain.
No. Here's the thing. I show that you entered the plea freely and voluntarily. You informed the court that there was no other promises that were made to you.
No, there was not.
All right, so here's the thing. I'm looking at the docketing sheet, and we can go off the record, Brenda. And during your pretrial services time, you were admonished about GPS violations. So I did not issue a judge's warrant and have you placed in custody. Then you had a setting on June 6th, and you were a no-show.
Your Honor,
So
if
that's,
I may talk real quick on that.
I mean, we are here where we are from your actions.
I understand.
If your attorney wants to file a motion, the court will reconsider it. I mean, we'll consider it. But what I can tell you is I'm not granting you a PR bond.
I understand.
All right.
I understand. I just wanted to say the reason for me missing that day that you can see. I was the first on the scene and tried to revive a woman who was hit on the access road. I stopped traffic myself. You can contact Detective Coronado.
Oh, you'll have your attorney do that, okay? Because I don't do, and I'm not being flippant, but I don't do any of the investigation.
No, I understand that.
All right. All right, thank you.
And the date is set to win the 29th.
Yes.
Many months later.
All right, Mr. Manning, you entered a plea on August 16th to count 1. You entered a plea of no contest, state waived count 2. You applied for deferred adjudication. According to the plea bargaining agreement, punishments to be assessed at 6 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. The state is opposing your application, and they are taking into consideration a county court cause number. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes.